Hello, Pisces friends. If your sun, moon, or rising falls into the sign of Pisces, then this is your reading. We're going to take a look at your month ahead for September. We're going to see what the general overall energy looks like for you this coming month, as well as your spiritual path, your career and finance, and your love situations. So if that sounds good to you, we're going to jump right in. I did pre-pull some cards, and then we're going to get into the tarot a little later in your spread today. So let's start with this first card, which is going to cover your general overall theme for the month, as well as your spiritual path. This is from the Archangel Metatron deck. So we have Mother Earth, grounding, and support. So, Pisces, you are a water sign, and we have earth energy here. So, we're going to read from the book a little bit, but I do want to speak on this a little bit before we jump in there. What this appears like to me is that the water that you possess is actually being combined with earth energy at this time. And this is to water some sort of plants and some seeds that you have planted at some point. So grounding and support. Something is growing within your energy this month, okay? And the number 18 may be significant to you. So your attention is drawn to the need to ground your energies into the earth. The earth is able to do this process of transmutation, easily taking what is not needed and sending it to the molten core, where it is used as fuel to keep this star upon which we all live alive. You are also asked to re-examine your relationship with the earth and to feel her steady heartbeat underneath you. The planet that you choose as your home and which provides all that you need. She asks for your support and help to bring light and harmony to this earth and to honor the sacred places that connect us to a wider network of grid lines of crystalline light. You do this by simply connecting via meditation to a special place or by sitting or walking on the land, allowing the light that you carry to nourish her soil. You may give back crystals that have been taken from her when your need for them is gone. You may help clean the beaches, pick litter from the hedgerows, or simply look after your own piece of land, however small, passing it on to the next generation in a better state than you found it. Look at the image of fields on this card. It also asks you to ground your ideas, thoughts, and plans into reality. Green shoots of new beginnings in any area of life first need to be sown and then cultivated with time and effort. Think carefully about what you wish to plant this year. What areas need your focus and care? It may be spending more time with family, a new start at work, or a new home to find. Whatever you want to plant is made manifest not just by having an idea, but it requires action, intention, and doing. The clear quartz cube depicted on the card is a sacred geometric shape linked to the base chakra and the earth star. It reminds you of the need for strong foundations, thinking outside of the box, and building something concrete that is real, tangible, and made possible by material means. If you struggle with bringing your dreams and ideas to reality, remember that everything is built one block at a time. All it takes is for the first block to be placed, which sets your intention and says to the wider universe that you are serious and this is real. Whether putting down a deposit on an educational course, writing a CV, or painting a room to make it an office, you create powerful waves of change and growth that starts with just one tangible step. The seed only grows into a tree because it was planted, so plant something new today. All right, Pisces. So again, I'm really getting the strong energy of your water also combining with the earth energy to grow something, okay? So how is your energy being combined with grounding and support to create something brand new? There's something that you're working towards, working on, even looking at beginning to work on a project, a job, a business. Maybe you're writing a book, maybe you're creating a song or some artwork. Something that you are diving into with your energy is being grounded at that time and supported by Mother Earth. So connect with her every day or as often as you feel necessary, and this will help propel your actions forward. All right, let's take a look at the next card that we have here. This is going to cover your career and finance. All right, so this is the card that we pulled for that, and we have Ayn Rand. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. She is originally from Russia. She came from the USSR, and she did come over to Ellis Island in 1943, and she published a novel, and she basically was opposing capitalism. And so she just was trying to put out the word that, just because this is what's popular and what's working right now in our society doesn't mean that we have to follow it. And it was really just an act of rebellion and activism at the same time. So the card here says self-interest has mass appeal. Find like-minded individualists, and those who live in a glass house will not be told what they can and cannot throw. All right, very interesting. So, what is it about your career and finances that is causing you to oppose something at this time? To stand up for a belief system, or maybe against a belief system? Maybe it is capitalism. This deck tends to have a lot of activists in it that oppose capitalism, and that's how they became popular. So maybe that's something that you were called to do. And again, I'm getting that it's in a creative manner, because Pisces, you know damn well that that is what you go for. Again, I'm getting songwriting, I'm getting artwork, I'm getting a book that you may be writing. Some sort of idea is going to be expressed by you against some opposing thing or for something, and it's going to be very popular, is what I'm getting, because of its either it's from an activist point of view, or it is from some point of view that opposes something. Like the word mutiny is coming to me. I don't know what it is about your particular style of writing, of creating, whatever this is, but it's different from what other people are producing. Like, it's giving me Banksy. That's a good example right now. Banksy is an artist that goes out and secretly, supposedly nobody knows their identity, and they spray paint pieces of art on the sides of buildings, and it's almost always some political message, yet not. It's very, and I don't want to say passive aggressive, but it's very, I can't even find the words to describe it. And again, it's because it is so different. It is so different than any approach to any activist's way of broadcasting something, okay? So again, broadcast. Maybe you're starting a podcast. Maybe you're starting a newsletter, a newspaper type of thing. You are definitely putting out some sort of information in a very unique manner, and it is going to be widely accepted because people have been waiting for something like this. So I just want to let you know as well, for your money and career sector, I am burning a patchouli incense for you today, and I set the intention for it to attract abundance, wealth, and prosperity for you. So let's take a look at your love situation. We've got number 16, the divine feminine. It says the frequency of the divine feminine supports our soft, receptive, and nurturing side, facilitating our intuition and intrinsic understanding of our connection to the cosmos. So there may be something that is harmonizing, that's the word that's coming out, with your divine feminine side. Now, if you don't identify as a divine feminine, that's okay, because we all have an equal balance of both masculine and feminine within us. Maybe you're reconnecting with some aspect of yourself that you have either never connected with, the softer, more nurturing, intuitive, loving side, and you're embracing that. Maybe there's something that you're healing within yourself that is part of the divine feminine, okay, like a mother wound type of thing. And if you identify with a masculine energy, maybe this is a divine feminine that is entering your life to help you heal these aspects of yourself as well. Does not have to play out that way. There are many facets to how this could be playing out, but what I'm strongly getting here is the divine feminine within all of us is rising up and is putting themselves in a position to receive love, okay, to be receptive to love and to be very giving and nurturing and intuitive even, okay? So maybe intuition is going to play a big role in what you're creating. All right, then we also got, now in every other spread, I've only pulled one of these, but two wanted to come out. So you've got two of these. We have luck and key. So for luck, it says you are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. And then for the key, we have new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. All right, so let's slide these down and make some room for these new characters on the table here. So you do have luck on your side. And I love this aspect of this reading because it's telling me that you have this grounding or grounded energy that is propelling you forward, and now you have luck and intuition and the key to open any door that you want to open right now. So the biggest question for you during this month of September is, you've got this key. Now, what are you going to do with it? What would you do if you knew that you could not fail at something? Because you have a unique way to express something here in whatever it is that you're creating, and the world needs it. It's like the world's been starved of your energy, and if you even turn your way of thinking into that, how likely are you now to go out and make whatever it is you're making public, right? Because the ideas that you have at this time are highly backed by your angelic support, your ancestral support. Maybe you even have a strong feminine energy that's propelling you forward, okay? This feels like such great energy to move you along on your journey. And if you have felt stuck or stagnant in any way, shape, or form, Spirit's calling you to keep going, because like this is guaranteed success. And whatever it is that you're imagining for yourself, like, think bigger even, you know? Like, this little key you may think may only open some little one opportunity, but like, man, this is like a universal key to the universe. And they're basically saying that it's going to open whatever door you want to open. So go for it. Think big and plan big and go for the gold. That's what I'm getting here. All right, let's go into the tarot. Tell me more for my Pisces friends. Thank you for this reading. We have the Fool card. This is a fresh new beginning in something. And it's starting at 0. Like, they're showing me a game board and you're starting at the starting line. And now I'm getting like the world is your oyster. What are you gonna do with it? Like, what are you gonna do with this energy? We have the Seven of Pentacles. And I like that card here because it's taking me to that Mother Earth and grounding energy. It's about having patience, planting those seeds. Okay, standing up for yourself, standing up for your ideas. Ace of Wands, you're getting a brand new start in something, multiplied here with the Ace of Wands. So something is coming into your energy here, and I am getting that this is mostly supplied by this like extra streak of luck. Spirit's giving you tons of ideas right now, and it's bringing you a sense of a passionate new beginning towards something. And Maybe it's time to start dream journaling, because they could be coming in the forms of dreams to you. They could be ideas that are coming to you. I'm trying to think of any other ways. You know, epiphanies even. Like you may be walking down the street and see a sign in a door that says something like, needed wacky artist who loves painting in bright neon colors, and you're like, wow, that's my specialty. Something like that, like where you're gonna feel like maybe there was not a place for you and your particular style of something, but then you're gonna see that there is a need for it in some way. Look for the signs. I'm hearing that too. There's going to be signs that are going to point you towards what this is. And make sure you write down your ideas, okay? Don't forget. I keep hearing, don't forget. And that's so true, because I wake up sometimes in the middle of the night and I'm like, ooh, that's a good idea. And then I fall back asleep and then I'm like, I forgot. Like, Spirit wants you to get up in the middle of the night and write down whatever that thing is that they gave you as an idea, because it's valid, it's important, it's something that you're meant to materialize into reality. Okay. So, the Two of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. Let's see what's going on here. So, juggling, balancing finances. It feels like maybe the reason that you haven't jumped in head first to whatever this is yet is because of finances, and you're in the midst of trying to figure that out first. But Spirit's saying have patience here with this. We have 2 7s. Okay, 7's a very spiritual number. It involves inspired action. So you're taking inspired action towards something, and Spirit is saying as long as you are taking those steps forward, don't worry about the money situation, because it will follow this. Okay? They're giving you creative ideas, sparks of interest, even signs towards whatever this thing is that you're trying to materialize. And if you're taking steps in the right direction, you will figure this out as you go. You don't have to have all the answers right now. And also have patience while your seeds that you have already planted are growing. And I'm getting that you have planted seeds in numerous places, right? Like, this is not the I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. This is you saying, I've got multiple streams of income. I've got many different talents and many different things being set up for myself behind the scenes. So trust in that, okay? Each and every one of those places that you have planted your seeds are gonna be favored, okay? And the key, the universal key, yep, it's going to open all those doors. So really, again, I said before that the world is your oyster. It does feel that way with you this month, Pisces. Figure it out. Plant your seeds in as many places as you want to plant them. You know, you're writing a book, that's one seed. You're writing music, that's another seed. You're making art, that's another seed. Like, there's just so many facets to your personality and what you're wanting to accomplish and what you are capable of accomplishing. And because we have the Five of Pentacles here, I'm just hearing to be careful of the lack mentality. Don't limit yourself. You are an unlimited being, and it will serve you better to just trust that the money's coming, okay? All right, the next two that we got out are the Spirit, unseen forces watch over you, and then we have the Satire, which is revelry and indulgence. So what I'm getting with the revelry and indulgence is more of just a be careful message with where you're planting your seeds, make sure it's for the right reasons. Okay, so if you are planting your seeds and you're like, yeah, this is going to make me a ton of money, but it doesn't fulfill you in any way, those are the seeds that may not materialize. Okay, so that's what I'm getting with this. Just be careful of the indulgence. Unseen forces are watching over you. You know, I mentioned that. Like, you are favored in something right now. So keep moving forward and planting your seeds, and the things that are meant to grow are gonna grow, and they're gonna grow bigger. It's almost like what they're telling me now is that you're gonna plant these seeds. Maybe you won't even believe that any of them are gonna grow. Then suddenly they start growing, and then suddenly it's like Spirit puts an extra oomph into them, and now it's like adding Miracle Grow to something, and it's way bigger than you ever anticipated it to be. So dream big. It's on its way. You planted the seeds. It's coming. The archangel that's going to be with you this month is Archangel Azrael. This is transcendence. You wouldn't be who you are without what you have overcome. Own your story. So maybe some of you are writing a book. Maybe there's a story that you need to tell, and it doesn't have to be writing. Again, I said you're going to be telling your story in a very unique manner, whether it is through song format, through artwork, through writing. There's many other ways, a podcast, a YouTube channel, whatever the situation is, you've got lots of support here and luck on your side. So do it. It's going to be successful, fruitful. That's what they're telling me. Your angel number is 1111. Wishes coming true. We have fortune, patience, flow, self-discovery, manifestation, new beginnings, and initiative. A lucky break is on the way. See that? We have luck twice. This could manifest as joyful news, transformative experiences, new opportunities, or an exciting new relationship. You'll find yourself in the right place at the perfect time. This isn't a mere coincidence. It's a gift from fate. Embrace this blessing and be open to the wonderful changes that it will bring into your life. Absolutely. So this is giving me, right, like I said, you're going to pass by a sign or something like that, and the universe is going to leave it there for you as like a breadcrumb to say, hey, we're looking for blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, hey, that's me. I fit that to a T, right? Something along those lines. Your message from Spirit is perhaps you were reminded too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift, one change after another. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. I love it. So if you are coming out of a lack mentality, maybe you have struggled with money. Maybe you have just never been good at juggling finances. This is about to change for you. This is a point when everything is very abundant for you. You have luck on your side so much. You have unseen forces watching over you, lots of protection, lots of love. Just go for it, okay? Your own unique style of expression is wanted and needed right now. So go forth, Pisces, and do your thing. All right, so this has been your message. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope this message resonated with you, and if it did, go ahead and give it a like, share, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Maybe you want to comment on how this related to you and your story, or maybe you know another Pisces that this message could resonate with. You could share it with them. If it didn't resonate with you, that's okay. Go ahead and check out one of your other signs that falls into your sun, moon, or rising and see if you can put the puzzle pieces together that way. But otherwise, I just want to remind you to go within before you go without. Fill your own cup up with love before you fill someone else's. And keep in mind that I'm a beacon of light, here to help guide you through the darkness. I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.